Wow.
UFC 269, what a fucking event.
Wow.
Probably most stacked card of all time on paper.
Oh, it's
easily
up there.
one of them. Like,
yeah.
Just the fact from the main card, like,
from the
even to like the early prelims, there were just bangers all across the shit.
Yep.
Oh,
one of the most entertaining cards
so good
in a long time.
You literally couldn't ask for more. Like, as an MMA fan, this is just perfectly.
I was off my seat multiple times.
I was in the comments multiple times.
10-7 round, a robbery, an upset.
Oh, but shall we let's get into it. Let's find the cards. Yeah, I'm gonna have to search it up.
Well, yeah, we'll start with we won't start with early prelims. We'll just go prelims.
269.
I'll run through results where you Google that.
Early prelims. Your favourite fighter was on there.
Who?
Ron Hall.
I didn't even watch that fight though. I was fucking driving.
It was the classic Joe Rogan jerk fest. Like,
the jiu-jitsu.
People will and have called me a casual for apparently thinking Joe Rogan's bias is fucked towards Ryan Hall, which he literally is. Like, I've never seen someone jack off a fighter more. Like, I get it. His jiu-jitsu is good, but I don't know. I don't even really want to get into it.
He bounced back with a win though, so good on him.
Yeah.
What else was on early prelims?
Fucking. I didn't even watch the next two fights because I was getting KFC. So we might as well just go to
there was a women's fight.
Miranda Maverick.
She lost.
Did she?
Yep.
Okay. Unfortunately for her. How do you look at prelims? Oh, here we go. The UFC just trying to pop me up with ads.
Bloody just trying to get to
And there was also Andre Muniz versus
Eric Anders got submitted easy as fuck with another armbar.
Yeah.
Yep, fuck it. Get to prelims.
Cool. Let's just get to the prelims.
We opened with, what's his name? Jordan Wright.
Beverly Hills Ninja versus Bruno Silva. Bruno Silva.
Rudy Gobert.
Absolute knockout machine. Yeah. Absolute knockout machine. Like, he's on a 6, I think it's a 7-fight win streak.
7-fight win streak.
All knockouts.
22 wins, 19 knockouts.
He's a beast. And Jordan Wright was a bit of an up-and-coming prospect, but his lights got shot out tonight in the first round.
Just with a nice left hook at what?
Not really much more to add, just a really good performance by Bruno Silva, good knockout, and like
he just fucked him up pretty much.
Could potentially be something in the near future. Like, he's already got a good win streak going for him, so see if he can maintain that shit. Shui Vasa versus Augusto Sakai.
Fuck off.
Tyler can get back into the rankings because he had a few shots at getting there, but always
stumbled at the big fights,
coming up short. Maybe it was just because he did have a bit of a quick rise kind of.
It's also a talent thing. He is just a heavy hitter.
Yeah, well, that is pretty much a lot of the heavyweight division. Derek Lewis has made a whole fucking career out of it somehow.
Give me Derek Lewis versus Tai Tuivasa.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see what happens with Lewis in his next fight. But Tuivasa not first, second, but pretty much just.
It was early second round, wasn't it?
At the very start of the second round, 26 seconds. Augusto Sakai, he's nothing to me.
He's a bit of a dud.
He just is a fighter that just gets chucked in there. I didn't even really know who he was until we fought.
Over him? Maybe
it was over him, I don't know. But recently, anyway. But Tai Tuivasa got the dub, did the showy,
Yep.
Been going quite good at the moment.
Robbery alert.
The biggest robbery in the history of the UFC.
No, it wasn't. I just had different picks. Dominic Cruz with a good wee performance against Pedro Munoz.
Fucking good comeback as well.
Good recovery. Got dropped in the first.
Yeah.
Did he get dropped twice?
I'm not sure, but that first round, it looked like Cruz was gone.
Yeah. And it was like early in the second, or early in the first.
And I don't know if I would have been too mad to see it after, some of the stuff he was saying about DC's commentary. I don't know whether you agree with it or not, but
no. I mean, DC can be biased, but
but Cruz, like, he's already a legend at this point, and he's not going to get a title. He's not giving up. Obviously he had a career plagued with injuries, so he's always in and out, but coming back against Pedro Munoz, who he just never turns down a fight, and he's always fighting all the time,
and he always puts on bangers as well.
But like, after the first round, I was thinking Pedro's got this, but classic Dominic Cruz just came out with the head movement. Absolutely just pacing him up with his fucking shots, and
no power though. That's what we're saying. DC Dominic Cruz, has no power.
If Dominic Cruz had power, he would be so lethal. still, like, knockout artist. But
he just seems to land everything.
But it's all good. He gets the decisions.
Exactly.
And who would you like to see Cruz? What do you reckon he does next? Aldo? Nah.
No, not Aldo.
Nah. But that's
O'Malley,
what
Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, people were saying Aldo, though.
Aldo's a level above him at this point. Not in terms of career. Well, yeah, probably in terms of career, but like in rankings.
Yeah, especially after beating Font, who's top 5. Like,
like Aldo's in title conversation.
I think Muniz was like 8th ranked.
Yeah, 9th maybe.
So we got Cruz. I reckon Cruz O'Malley's a good one, especially to kind of get O'Malley like into that upper echelon.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess speaking of O'Malley. No, actually,
speaking of Josh Emmett,
almost forgot about my favourite UFC fighter, Josh Emmett.
Boring fight. Josh Emmett, the Vampire, defeating. No, did he defeat? He did. He defeat. No, Dan Ige won.
No, Emmett did win.
Emmett did win. I had Ige. That's right.
Yeah.
Josh Emmett. It was a fucking pretty boring fight, if we're being honest.
Looking at this fight, I was kind of expected to burn the house with the fucking
pace and shit.
There's 2 stand-up fighters who always they usually always have real banger fights, but. In the first round, it was a bit of that, and then
it just slowed down.
They did kind of just slow down, and then Emmett was able to work his way a bit more back into it in the third round, get the decision. I
don't even care.
No,
Josh Emmett can fuck off.
Yeah, he's bald.
But yeah, fuck it. Main card: Sean O'Malley.
Sean Sugar O'Malley.
Defeated. I don't even know that guy's name. Pavai, Piva or something.
O'Malley just living up to the hype once again.
I don't know.
Do you not reckon?
No, like at the end of the day, he's fighting bums.
But he had a good record though. It was like 21 and 3.
I don't care. Like it wasn't good enough to be considered
questionable.
Not a tin can. He's a fucking flyweight at the end of the day. Like, Sean O'Malley should be fucking smacking this guy.
I do definitely agree. Like, O'Malley was fighting the fucking paint specialist, Chris Martino, in his last fight.
Yeah, fucking Jake
fresh off the couch, pretty much. Like, he does still need to be a bit more... just because he does have so much hype behind him. But, like, I do 100% believe in his skills. Like, I think it would... Like, he's definitely capable of winning.
Yeah, but he needs to test himself. Like, he should be fighting higher ranked people.
Yeah, definitely.
Or just ranked people.
Yeah.
Because at the moment, his only ranked fighter, he lost to. So...
Exactly. But he was ranked, and DC was saying before this that for some reason got taken out of the rankings.
Probably got taken out of the rankings so Sean O'Malley can keep up his gimmick.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest, it probably was that.
The unranked champ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah. O'Malley...
Another dub for O'Malley.
DC next. Has to be.
Cruz.
Yeah, DC. Yeah. Unless they give him Daniel Cormier, but...
Oh, yeah, because the commentary, again.
Yeah.
Sean O'Malley talking shit about DC's commentary as well.
So he's going to take both the DCs in one night.
Yeah.
The DP from DC's.
Nice one. Nice shit. Speaking of, I mean, not even speaking of, but just ending careers. Cody Garbrandt, like, it's up for him. It just is.
No, we shouldn't be talking about Cody Garbrandt's downfall. We should be talking about the rise of Kai Kara France, representing the beautiful nation of New Zealand.
True.
Doing us proud.
Our boy.
People wrote him off. I had him there for, I think I had second round KO for him, but he won in the first. What a performance.
It actually was. Like, Garbrandt.
Cody Garbrandt. What a fucking loser.
I almost just don't have words for Garbrandt. Like, one of the best performances I've ever seen against Dominic Cruz, and then just
the downfall since.
Like,
so how many fights has he won since then? One. And that was against
literally
Assunção.
Yeah, who's kind of like pretty much his career's pretty much over.
Yeah.
It makes me sad to say
I've never liked him. So no, not really.
I
liked him against Dillashaw, but
I was just like, that one performance just blew my mind so much. Like, there was so much potential. I thought there was just untapped.
Yeah, I mean, he just
like flashing back to now.
Yeah, he just kind of threw himself in the deep end, like taunting after he got fucking stunned and stuff.
It was like the exact way you would have thought he was going to lose.
Yeah.
Like getting into the firefight and getting slept. It was literally the exact same thing. That happens every single time.
Yeah, but like I said, credit to Kai Kara France. He's winning a title. He should. He's only 30, which is insane.
Yeah. The sad thing is,
I don't think he has much of a career in any side of MMA after this.
Especially like Kai Kara France, like he's had one knockout in quite a while as well. He's not.
He's not a knockout
saying he doesn't
artist.
have heavy hands.
He was before he entered the UFC.
He isn't shown to be as much of a knockout artist like compared to the likes of like Davison. Imagine how that would have gone. That was meant to happen. Fucking hell. Ugh, stay away, Cody. But he's done. Yep. Jeff Neal, your favourite fighter, Geoff Neal.
Got a win.
Santiago.
Looked good in the first round, but shit in the second.
Yeah, it wasn't really as good as a fight as I was hoping it would be. I thought this would be a bit more of a banger. Instead, Neal especially, I think, was wanting to make it a bit more technical and just kind of outstrike him.
Can I just say, Jeff Neal's not my favourite. He's my second favourite fighter.
After Neil Magny. But both the Neals.
The Neal brothers.
Yeah. And, yeah.
He looked quite good in the third round. He was pacing up. He was landing quite a lot.
He got that good corner advice. I loved to see it.
Yeah.
Fucking just hype.
It was a bit dodgy telling him he won the second, though. But, like, they said you need to go out there and win this round.
No, I think they said he lost.
They said you probably won the second, but you need to go out there and win this round.
I can't remember. Anyway, he did need to win the third round, and he did, and shouldn't have been split decision, really. I thought it was clear Neal, 1 and 3.
Yep.
Santiago,
what's next?
Bit of a hype job.
He was... I don't know. He still has potential.
Bad.
Yeah, he's just fought some real good people.
Yeah, like Neal's
maybe rematch Liang.
I was definitely kind of thinking after Neal's last few losses that he was kind of going to fall off a bit, but like
he's only lost against good people.
Yeah, I think it was just
maybe feed him Hamzat next.
Nah,
you don't reckon?
He's lower ranked.
I don't care. That's still going to be a good fight. It's a good test for Hamzat.
It would be domination, I reckon.
Okay. Wow, this next fight.
The biggest upset
in
UFC history. Like, I just can't believe it. I actually...
You want to talk about a fall-off, like with Cody Garbrandt? Amanda Nunes from round 1 to 2.
Yeah.
Biggest fall-off I've ever seen. Held her down the entire round, smiling,
dropping
laughing.
Her with jab.
Dropping her with jab, fucking Gilbert Burns.
Yeah.
And then just the second round, she just came out and had absolutely nothing. She was just getting pieced up on the feet by Juliana Pena, who boxes like a friggin' octopus.
Like, we were making fun. Like, no one thought she was winning this. Obviously, it's Nunes.
I originally had that.
The only way people ever thought she was going to win was by the grappling, and we were making fun of how bad her stand-up looked before this. And, like, I'm actually, like, Nunes, like, maybe not everyone loves Nunes like I do. Like, I don't know.
I don't really like her.
But, like, personally for me, Nunes is, like, the only fighter I've seen who actually, like, shows she's worthy of kind of being a fighter and a good champion.
Valentina.
And, well, like, one of a few.
Yeah.
And she's absolutely dominated in all facets of the game and looked like the absolute best in every aspect. And like you're saying, the first round fucked her up on the... Like, exactly how you thought it would go, held her down. The second round, her striking looked like Rousey.
Yeah.
She was overreaching. She was swinging wildly. She just looked like she didn't know what she was fucking doing.
In terms of striking, Juliana Pena is like here, right?
Yeah.
And Nunes is like up here.
Yeah.
But Nunes tonight was like, if you're worse than Juliana, and no disrespect to Juliana Pena because she's the champion.
But
now.
like realistically, like we're talking about it realistically. Before this, like it's not even comparable. Like you wouldn't. There's no way of thinking she was going to win.
Yeah.
Like, and
even when she did,
happened.
like even thinking back to the not Vanderlei Silva Cyborg fight.
Yeah.
Like she threw wild, but they were kind of like precision. Like she still landed and stuff. These were just wild, dumb, stupid. And then did she get dropped and her back taken?
She just got her face absolutely jabbed off and just kind of crumbled into a choke. Like, and
it wasn't even I don't even think it was fully in.
Yeah, and she tapped so fast.
Yeah.
It was like this was kind of like, I was like Doctor Strange about, like, this was one of the possibilities I kind of saw the fight taking.
Yeah.
Like, I could have imagined this similar scenario happening, but I didn't, because I thought Pena probably has like a good chin, like Brazilian fighter could take the shots.
Yeah.
But then I thought Nunes would probably just revert to the grappling like against Jermaine.
Pena's not Brazilian though. Or do you mean Nunes? No.
Isn't she?
She's American.
But like, is she not heritage?
No, I think she's Venezuelan.
Well.
She does seem
you know
Brazilian.
what I mean, though.
Yeah, but like, and it's not even like she out-grappled Nunes in this.
Yeah.
Like, she outstruck Nunes. Supposedly the best female boxer. Like,
who was that? Who was that fight? Where was that fight where Valentina fought that Brazilian chick and like everyone was shitting on her, saying that she wasn't even that good anymore because she couldn't finish her and it went to the decision?
Yeah.
Because like she was like not doing as well on the feet and had to resort to the grappling.
Even though she literally dominated, I think she lost one round.
But you remember that fight,
Yeah.
That's kind of, that was like a possibility I saw of this fight going. So I was thinking like, oh yeah, Nunes, like, Pina's able to take the shots. I thought Nunes would then have to revert to the grappling and then probably just win there.
Yeah, it's like you said about bloody Durandame. She was kind of getting pieced up on the... Not pieced up, but losing on the feet. Just she grappled.
But then Nunes' striking just looked so shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how she was so bad. It looked like she just didn't train or didn't give a fuck because she thought she was going to win. But
she took the gloves off as well.
Going in, she was saying this was like her best camp ever.
Yeah. She said she just zoned out for the night, so...
There's no way she loses a rematch.
We thought she was going to retire. She took her gloves off, but she reckons she's going to come back better. And
there's no, like...
Yeah, it's weird. I think she wins one more and then retires.
I said, like, if Nunes had looked like an absolute beast and got beaten, fair play, but it was the fact she just looked so... It just didn't look like her at all.
Valentina must be sitting there strumming one out to that performance because if you put that Amanda...
was strumming.
Yeah, if you put that Amanda Nunes in the cage with Valentina Shevchenko, oh my god, it would have been a murder.
Yeah.
Like, that was just... And it's like she didn't even have her power. Pena didn't even get, like, stunned or anything, but... Man, congratulations to Juliana Pena.
Like, fit, yeah, like...
You're fit as fuck. Michael Chiesa, congratulations for hitting that.
Yeah, nice.
And then main event.
I guess biggest upset of UFC history. But, yeah, Charles vs. Dustin. I love Charles. I absolutely fucking love Charles.
My favourite fighter at the moment. Well, my third favourite fighter.
He's definitely one of my favourite fighters. What a long career it's been. I swear he debuted in the UFC when he was like
2010.
20. Yeah, so like 20 years old.
The 41st professional fight.
Most finishes, most submissions, and just continuing the streak tonight.
Wow. Got dropped in the first.
It was a bit of a Charles performance, you know. Like,
it is very reminiscent of the Michael Chandler one, though.
Yeah, it's like he's getting tagged, but he can just stay in there and just
his chin
work
is
on them.
So sus.
It's sus, but he just manages to keep going.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like that's...
controversy, though.
Gage says he's got no heart, but I feel it's a testament to his heart that he's able to stay in there, especially with Dustin's shots.
Well, yeah, and with Chandler. Like, you don't think that he got dropped by Chandler, but, like, there was a position...
He was hurt, and he went down. But, like, it wasn't really, like, a clear knockdown.
No, but I think there's definitely heart to be shown there, Yeah, so a bit of controversy in the second.
With a glove grab.
I can't even remember how it happened.
It was like he went to take him down kind of and then just had his arm but was just holding his glove to keep him there.
But nobody really... Dustin didn't protest it or the ref didn't step in or anything, so nobody really said anything about it after.
What happened from that point for him to get on top of Dustin?
That's what I mean. I can't really remember.
So it was a bit controversial there, but like at the end of the day, fucking everyone always cheats during every fight.
It would be different, like Jordan said. It would be different if he finished him in the second round. Yeah, but he didn't. Dustin lasted. But had some great elbows.
There's always fence grabbing shit. Like I don't know. Like I don't know.
And then pretty much straight away in the third, grabbed the back
and just choked
him out. Dustin never touching gold, little pea head.
If you're complaining about like the glove grabbing, it didn't really result in the finish. Like, I feel like Charles could have done that at absolutely any point of the fight, just gone and taken his back.
To be fair, like I said though, Dustin fighting at 190 in a lightweight, that is, I know it's legal, but do you reckon that should be looked at?
Well, I think it was Aspen Ladd who literally, like, her weight went up so much from her weigh-in to her fight that she wasn't even allowed to fight. I swear it was her.
Like, it has to be there. Like, because nobody else is doing that. Nobody else is weighing 190 pounds fighting at lightweight. I think Dustin's the only one.
Mm.
He's bigger than Colby Covington.
But then I guess it's a harder weight cut for him as well, so...
But still, like, his power is... I don't know.
I guess, for me, as long as you make the weight, I guess it's fair.
Yeah. But yeah, what a performance by Charles.
I don't know. It just is that kind of thing. You look at Dustin's record and Charles's record. I feel like Dustin's fought way harder opponents and shown like he's had more kind of championship level experience and Charles because, you know, Charles beat Tony, but then he beat Chandler, who's, you know, come from Bellator. So he kind of really still almost had to prove himself as championship level to me a little in the UFC.
Who, Charles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, he's perfectly done that now. Because I wouldn't have been surprised if Dustin just knocked him out with those.
If he beats Gaethje, tell me why he shouldn't be on the level of Khabib.
Well, I guess just because Khabib's undefeated.
But think about the people that Charles beat. Yeah. And the people that Khabib beat.
But
that's
I feel
on
like
par.
it's just the level of dominance. So like Khabib was literally just going, could easily take
Charles is on what?
down.
Is it a 10-fight win streak? 11-fight win streak?
Charles gets dropped every fight though. Like,
but still, like, it's still dominance. Like, I don't know. I just think it's.
It just depends. Like, if you're judging off performances, championships, like.
Man, bring Khabib back now. Yeah. What would even happen? Like this. This is what we thought Tony Ferguson would have done.
Yeah. To
Khabib.
Yeah.
But man, what a performance by Charles. Credit to him. Dustin, you're never touching gold, you scumbag. Fuck off.
Yeah, we've
Jolie,
never been fans of Dustin.
Slag.
Like, I get he does good fight foundation, but I've always
fuck
just...
charity, fuck the little kids.
I've always just... I don't know. I guess Charles probably just beats Gaethje as well.
I mean, Gaethje is a not as good version of Poirier, in my opinion. And I don't feel like he could take him down because I feel like he would get submitted. I feel like Poirier has better jiu-jitsu than Gaethje. Unless he just goes and trains hardcore, like... But even still, if you train hardcore jiu-jitsu in this next training camp... Do
you reckon Gaethje's brawling could work to his advantage against Charles, though?
Not really, no. Because I feel like Poirier's a better brawler than Gaethje. And he proved that by beating him. Yeah. But they brawled in that fight. Yeah. And Gaethje came out... and Poirier came out on top.
Charles' striking is just fucking good. Like, he definitely must have gassed the fuck out of Dustin with those knees and the clinch and just
and
the top
fucking
game.
Just the smothering of the mouth and shit, and like the elbows. We don't mention that. In terms of what's next for Dustin, probably the Conor fight.
Fuck, please don't.
I don't want to see it, but that's what makes sense. Unless they finally do the Nate fight, because that was scheduled. Remember,
I don't care about that either.
Yeah, but he's not. I mean, Dariush, Makhachev. Both taken.
You could do Dustin versus Chandler, but Chandler's coming off 2 losses. Like, I don't know about that one, and then
Dustin, because that's like 1 and 5. Like, I know they're both coming off losses, but
because so Gaethje's 2, Beneil's 3, but he's fighting Islam,
who's 4, and Chandler's 5.
Maybe you just give Dustin loser of Beneil and Islam, I guess.
Yeah, I actually would like to see Islam versus Dustin. Because I feel like Dustin. Like Khabib, I don't know whether to say Khabib or Khabib, but he would, like, I feel like Islam would be more likely to strike with Dustin.
Would he?
Like, than Khabib. Like, I feel like Khabib's goal was just to get someone to the ground and...
Yeah, I mean, like, after I feel like his fight with Gaethje, that was a bit different, but I feel like because it was last fight, he was trying to show off his striking a little.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who knows,
Maybe
though.
I'm wrong.
What an incredible card,
Maybe I'm wrong about every single thing on the card. Yeah. But I'm just a person talking to the mic.
Yeah, me too.
UFC 269, that was a banger card. Probably... Fuck.
One of my favourite cards of all time. Yeah. Hands down. The upset, Charles winning, the robbery, Kaikana like France winning.
It was so good, but to me... Like, fucking Usman's cards have been fucking insane, though. But this has been the craziest year in UFC history, probably.
Yep.
Like, one of them, at least. Like, the amount of shit that's happened.
Yeah, fuck
Unbeatable people getting fucked. Just,
Yep.
That's it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll catch you on the flip side.
Plowing Pena.
Juliana Pena.
Get on my DMs.
Peace.